Watch for the repeat from we're going to skip the repeat. Watch for what I say. Here we go.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Beckman High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. My name is Donnie Rafter, and I'm the principal here at Beckman High School. Before we get started, I'd like to thank our drum line for that amazing entrance. Can we give them a little round of applause? I'd also like to welcome some special guests that we have with us today. Today we are joined by School Board President Jonathan Stone, School Board Vice President Lynn Davis, School Board Clerk Jonathan Abelove, School Board Member Dr. Kathy Copeland, and our Superintendent Dr. Mark Johnson. Also joining us on stage today, we have TUSD Cabinet members Dr. Kate Christmas and Dr. Maggie Villegas. And we also have one more special guest on stage today. Here to congratulate our early college students, we have South Orange County Community College District Board of Trustees member, sorry, that's a long title, our very own government teacher, Mr. TJ Prendergast. Thank you all for joining us. Seniors, before we get this thing going, as an extraordinary sign of trust, you've been allowed to bring your cell phones out onto the field during the ceremony. We know that documenting life's events and pictures is part of being a kid these days. So take 30 seconds, take a few pictures with the people you're sitting with so you can post it on the gram later.
Take a selfie, take a selfie.
Go ahead, take a selfie, take them all. Okay. Okay, choir. Madrigals. Okay. Now do me a favor, make sure those phones are on silent and tuck them in a pocket till the end of the ceremony. At this time, if you're able, please rise for the playing of our national anthem as performed by our Beckman Madrigals. All men, please remove their caps.
Stripes and bright stars.
You guys can be seated. And thank you, Madrigals, and a special thank you to Miss Nancy Stuke. That was her last performance at a graduation as she retires this year. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage our ASB president, Evelyn Song.
Okay. Good evening, everyone, and congratulations, class of 2025. My name is Evelyn Song, and it has truly been an honor to serve as your ASB president for the 2024 to 2025 school year. Today is a moment we've all been waiting for, a celebration of how far we've come. But none of this would have been possible without the people who stood by us every step of the way. Therefore, on behalf of all the graduates, I would like to sincerely thank everyone who supported us and cheered us on. First of all, thank you to our principal, Dr. Rafter, for your inspiring leadership, dedication, and care for all the students at Beckman. Secondly, thank you to our dedicated administrators. Your tireless work behind the scenes played a vital role in our success. Next, to our teachers, thank you for your compassion, guidance, and encouragement throughout our journey. And finally, to the parents, siblings, relatives, friends, and mentors, thank you for your quiet sacrifices, for cheering from the sidelines, and for always believing in us. As ASB president, one of my daily jobs this year was delivering the morning announcements over the loudspeaker. And before the school year started, I was asked to come up with a closing line, just a few words to start each day on a good note. After thinking it over, I chose, "Make today count. We're all in this together, Patriots." At first, it seemed like a simple phrase, but as the year unfolded, it took on a deeper meaning. Every day truly mattered, whether during spirit weeks, challenging exams, or just supporting one another, we lived those words. We didn't remain mere students, we became leaders, teammates, creators, and friends. And yes, we stressed out many times along the way, but we made many memories, and most importantly, we grew together. Our growth wasn't just about individual achievements, it was shaped by standing together through challenges and discovering strengths we never knew we had. With every triumph and struggle, we learned what it truly meant to be part of a community that lifts each other up. We call today's event a commencement. I used to think it meant an ending, but the word commencement means a beginning. And that's what today is, the start of a new chapter in our lives. It's a moment that honors both where we've been and where we're headed. And while we may be leaving Beckman High School, we're not leaving everything behind. We carry with us the lessons learned through every trial, the friendships built through stress and laughter, and the resilience gained from every challenge and victory. And so, to the class of 2025, thank you for letting me be part of your story. And for my final announcement, I'd like to put a little twist on the closing remark I shared each day this year. Patriots, congratulations! We made every day count, and we did it all together. And now, as we step into new challenges and opportunities, let's continue to make every day count, and remember, we are not alone, we're all in this together. Thank you.
Now, I'd like to welcome to the stage Brianna Nguyen.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brianna Nguyen, and I can't believe we're here. 720 days ago. That's how many days it took to get here. 4 years ago, we walked into the unknown. Today, we leave as the Patriot class of 2025. We're shaped by the challenges we faced, the memories we made, and the people we've become. You know, I've always wondered, why is our mascot the Patriots? It seems random in the plethora of mascots to choose from. Mighty warriors, fearsome wolves, and courageous lions. And if you've ever seen the costume, laying in the dark at night, you really start to question who chose our mascot. But after 4 years, I think the answer has been in front of us this whole time. We're patriots because we rock with the red and we roll with the blue. Yeah, I know. Kinda cliche, kinda random, but hear me out. To rock with the red is to march to the beat of your heart, following wherever it takes you. As we go into the world will become louder. Soon, there will be people telling you who to be, what to do, and the limits of your ambition. While you should listen to other perspectives, it's important to know who you are, to remember who you are. After all, it is you who will decide your own character, your values, your choices, your cause. Will you be bold? Will you be kind? Will you take risks, ask questions, and stand tall? That's all up to you. Once you find your rhythm, unfortunately, life will inevitably find a way to throw off your heart's steady drum. That's when you remember to roll with the blue, to be like the waves of ocean blue, rising to the challenge and getting back up, even after the crashing fall. It seems so cliche to say, don't be afraid to try, but it really is a lesson worth learning twice. After all, many aspects of life will feel like setbacks, and it's natural to become discouraged. But when the world pushes back, remember, like the ocean, you too can rise and meet the waves with determination and courage. Today, you'll get cards and text messages that say, "Congratulations on your next chapter." But today does not mark the end of your story. You may forget chemistry, history, or physics, but never forget your narrative. Be patriotic to you, your values, your choices, your cause. Let your loyalty lie with the person you're becoming, not just the ones others expect you to be. After all, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Wherever this next chapter takes you, don't forget to rock with the red and to roll with the blue. That's why we're the Patriot class of 2025. Congratulations, Patriots, and thank you.
All right, coming to the stage now, we have Yuvraj Gaba.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yuvraj Gaba. To those who know me, hi. To those who don't know me, hi. It's nice to meet you. While writing this speech, so many people told me, Yuvraj, I've seen other graduation speeches. They're also cliche. A teacher even told our whole class that he better not hear any graduation speeches this year, starting with a quote. But I'm sorry, everyone. And don't boo me off the stage just yet, because I'm about to do both. There's this line from The Last Samurai that reads, "It is a cliche that most cliches are true. But then, like most cliches, that cliche is untrue." Try saying that 10 times fast, man. All of us fight so hard to avoid cliches. Everyone's trying to be the diamond in the rough. But some cliches exist for a reason. They're familiar, they're comforting, and sometimes they're even true. Popular cliches in graduation speeches, like, "It's not the end, it's just the beginning," and "Today is the first day of the rest of our lives," are true. High school is often referred to as life's trial. And although I think I'm a bit too young to confirm or deny that, the lessons we're going to learn here are ones that we carry throughout our lives. Whether it's how to manage our time, the value of teamwork, or knowing that you got to run on Thursdays to get that burrito bowl. These experiences are going to shape us in ways we just may not fully understand yet. But not every cliche holds up. Take something like, "Good things come to those who wait." It sounds nice, but let's be honest. A lot of us spent the first few years of high school lying in bed, scrolling TikTok, hoping for the experience to just happen. What we eventually learned, though, is that the high school experience doesn't just come knocking on your front door. You have to go out and make it happen. You have to put yourself out there, embarrass yourself a little, take chances. But don't worry, after this, you won't need to log into Minga no more. So, wherever life takes you after this, whether it's college, work, travel, or something completely unexpected, I hope you don't wait around for things to happen. I hope you live life fully, take risks, and create memories you'll try to hide from your kids one day. After all, life is best lived when we stop waiting and we start living. As we close this chapter of our lives, I hope we take with us more than yearbooks signed by people who already feel like distant memories. I hope we all hold on to the awkward Romeo and Juliet performances, the zero-period classes where no one had the energy to speak, the desperate skim of Spark Notes 5 minutes before class. I hope we carry with us the people who helped us grow and the ones who pushed us to be better. We're going to hear a lot about these new beginnings and endless opportunities. And yeah, I know you're probably going to want to chuck tomatoes at me for all these cliches, but it really is the first day of the rest of our lives. So let's remember what we learned here at Beckman. Life doesn't just happen while we're waiting for it to. It happens when we show up, take risks, and make memories we'll laugh about years from now. Beckman may be behind us, but what we've gained here will stick with us. And hey, maybe we'll even look back and realize that this wasn't just the end of high school, but the beginning of the best stories yet to come. Generated by ChatGPT. Wrong part. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
All right. Nice job, Raj. So if we can please welcome Audrey Brown to the front for a musical performance.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You've got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you could get what you want or you could just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can see when you're right. You're right. You've got your passion, you've got your pride. But don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child, and take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? And you know that when the truth is told, that you could get what you want or you could just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? When will you realize Vienna waits for you?
Nice job, Audrey. So I'd now like to welcome to the stage Mr. Stephen McGill for our CSF Seal Bearer recognition.
Yes, we do. Okay. As the advisor of the California Scholarship Federation at Beckman High School, it's my distinct privilege to present the seal bearers of the class of 2025. These students have demonstrated excellence in their coursework and actively participated in CSF activities every semester throughout their high school career. At this time, I would like to invite all seal bearers present at this ceremony to please stand and be recognized. Congratulations. You may be seated. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McGill. At this time, I'd like to bring Mr. Prendergast to recognize our early college students.
Students I am about to recognize have spent the last 4 years taking a series of courses at Irvine Valley College as part of our early college program. They recently completed their AA degrees, and I was proud to hand them their diplomas last week. Would the early college students at the ceremony please stand to be recognized? You may be seated.
Up next, we have Mr. Brombot.
Good evening. Congratulations, class of 2025. Beckman High School and Tustin Unified School District have committed to preparing students for college and career readiness and would like to recognize students who have completed a 3-course sequence in a career technical education field. Students who have completed a CTE pathway are wearing colored cords symbolizing their field of specialization. Would our CTE pathway completers in this ceremony please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. In addition, Beckman is proud to recognize students who have committed to 4 years of participation in a fine or performing art. Students in this ceremony who have completed 4 years of a fine or performing art are wearing a red cord. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated.
Coming to the stage now, we have Mr. Bashong to recognize our Toyota Drive for Engagement students. Best part.
Where are we? Oh, next page. All right. Alrighty. Hey, Tustin Unified School District and Tustin Toyota have partnered again this year in a very exciting program called the Toyota Drive for Excellence. As you may have noticed, there is a brand new 2025 Toyota Corolla right there on the field. The car has been generously donated from Tustin Toyota, and it will be given away to a lucky student in the 2025 TUSD graduating class. In order to be eligible for the car, students needed to be actively engaged, consistently working, and at school whenever healthy throughout their senior year. This year, the 12th year of the partnership with Tustin Toyota, TUSD had a total of 465 seniors. Students finished the year eligible for the car, and 226 of those students with perfect attendance are from the Beckman High School senior class. Give it up for that. At this time, we'd like to have those students who are eligible for the car please stand up to be recognized. You may be seated. The official raffle for the car was held at the TUSD School Board meeting on May 19th, and unfortunately, the winner of the car is not in this ceremony. We still want to thank Tustin Toyota for their partnership and their generosity and support of our school district, and congratulate all the eligible students in this year's graduating class.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Bashong. Class of 2025, you've made it. Now it's time to read some names. Mr. Hallstrom and Ms. Kent, please take your places at the podiums. This year's senior class is one of the most impressive groups we've ever had at Beckman High School. The class of 2025 has shared their talents and passions at some of the most well-known places in the country and has represented our school with pride. To the families here tonight, thank you for raising such kind, hardworking, and respectful young people. And to the class of 2025, congratulations. Enjoy this moment. You've earned it. Now the part that you've all been waiting for. I'd like to welcome to the podium Tustin Unified School District Board President, Mr. Jonathan Stone. Class of 2025, please stand, if you're able. Mr. Stone and members of the Tustin Unified School District Board of Education, on behalf of the faculty and staff, I hereby certify that the class of 2025 has met all of the requirements for graduation as specified by the state of California, the Tustin Unified School District, and Arnold O. Beckman High School. I present to you the graduating class of Beckman High School, the class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Rafter. On behalf of the Tustin Unified School Board, it is my pleasure and privilege to accept this class, the Beckman class of 2025. Congratulations, graduates.
Students in the first two rows, please remain standing. Students in the remaining rows, please be seated as we award the diplomas.
Brianna Wynn.
Keegan Brooks.
Yuvraj Gaba.
Jules Sanchez.
Alyssa Wynn.
Tommy Zhou.
Kian Maradi.
Claire Wynn.
Sachit Kumar.
Larry Zhou.
Chloe Tran.
Caitlin Trong.
Sophie Reynolds.
Raul Cipres Rojas.
Kelly Chang.
Andy Wynn.
Chloe Ledesma.
Brittany Nguyen.
Jay Johnson.
Kathy Wynn.
Aaron Wimbley.
Isabella Licea.
Ollie Tomchek.
Kira Soliman.
Charlie Bannister.
Maggie Wu.
Yazan Kichi.
Elaine Kui.
Emma Scorsha.
Daniel Lamb.
Omid Sassani.
Faraz Fazel.
Kirsten Kim.
Aiden Stewart.
Sebastian Young.
Eileen Lamb.
Krish Agarwal.
Noel Han.
Chunyu Lee.
Lacey Doris.
Justin Yu.
Gabe Remedi.
Mio Igarashi.
Adrian Alvarez.
Haley Shin.
Matthew Vasquez Reyna.
Lana Ikeda.
Jordan Roussel.
Ayla Kaili Pony.
Dennis Irlan.
Kaylee Lay.
Isabella Mello.
Tanisha Shinoy.
Ainsley Mello.
Keon Kashkulinia.
Hoa Vong.
Mikhailo Karhukin.
Matthew Ullman.
Joseph Gomez.
Justin Cahill.
Adam Diaz.
Anthony Velarde.
Alyssa Avila.
Abraham Vargas.
Madeline Ortiz Gonzalez.
Nick Fernandez.
Lorraine Bustamante.
Riley Johnson.
Nexari Rios Ramirez.
Dominic Ochoa.
Amanda Soto.
Abdul Al Khatib.
Kimberly Rodriguez.
Daviel Salgado Garcia.
Serena Sheikh.
Aaron Feaster.
Jacqueline Ayala.
Ian Venegas Zepeda.
Yasmin Isa.
Emily Petrosi.
Kinsey Plank.
Emily Nitzen.
Isha Pandit.
May Doe.
Kayla Del Rosario.
Karina Vasquez.
Elizabeth Yu.
Camilla Baez.
Sebastian Salgado.
Murari Huitron Mendez.
Shiva Chuggin.
Emma Lugo.
Sayona Dalal.
Sasha Lupercio.
Shusmita Reddy Palay.
Juliana Martinez Ubao.
Kushi Jane.
Joy Lopez.
Serene Kang.
Samantha Ramirez.
Kara Chen.
Verdiana Ruiz.
Maya Savani.
Ariana Pasillas.
Millie Shaw.
Aaron Campos.
Vishwa Shah.
Brian Gorin.
Maxwell Marion.
Andres Campos.
Emilio Saran.
Solomon Karate.
Helen Juarez.
Justice Lee.
Ashlyn Powell.
Kazra Samadi.
Uma Daraparetti.
Jungsun Lee.
Jack Frame.
Tyler Lee.
Joshua Utria.
Ethan Arakaki.
Donglin Jin.
Michael Kerman.
Ryan Mateen.
Dominic Benjamin.
Eileen Sia.
Nathan Bui.
KJ Huang.
Drishyanth Reddy Karangula.
Rhea Lim.
Darren Fang.
Audrey Hu.
Shivam Trivedi.
Tiffany O.
Eric Wang.
Mia Harper.
Rowan Shree.
Serena Wren.
Kevin Karthikeyan.
Chloe Huang.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Corrine C.
Christopher Calderon.
Jenny Wynn.
Dario de la Riva.
Mana Golozari.
Xavier Alexander Sayat.
Dara Hansalia.
Rachel O.
Zoe Cordet.
Rachel Nazareth.
Caitlin Sue.
Rebecca Nazareth.
Lindsay Jang.
Adrian Ibarra.
Erica Adunagao.
Catherine Cragnell.
Gabrielle Wang.
Joy Goins.
Jasmine Clawell.
Zilia Graham.
Allie Hagerstrand.
Catalina Arajo.
Anisha Gazal.
Mika Ramanarad.
Maho Sueda.
Christian Lay.
Sophia Swanson.
Chelsea Membrano Escobar.
Mia Chen.
Terry Chung.
Audrey Brown.
Christian Miliazzi.
Susana Fuentes.
David Liu.
Trinity Williams.
Chloe Choi.
Jimena Ruiz.
Anastasia Boyko.
Allison Kwok.
Julia Romasak.
Samantha Nguyen.
Brian Wong.
Alice Yu.
Wilbur Menchaca.
Let's go, Wilbur!
Noah Chang.
Colin Kwacheng.
Angel Onufrock.
Aryan Taharian.
Jana Morehouse.
Tiffany Chen.
Benneth Munoz.
Aaron Shen.
Carla Diaz.
Iana Ledovskaya.
Soraya Ramadan.
Lola Azizova.
Naya Solomon.
Elizaveta Safranova.
Miraquel Saman.
Jeremiah Tanhill.
Miriam Elgendi.
Naomi Pittman.
Isabella Utria.
Amari Boyd.
Jaden Chavez.
Ruby Honjol.
Alexei Bernal.
Kelly Quinn.
Adrian Garcia.
Kathy Quinn.
Aliyah Soria.
Esther Che.
Camila Chavez.
Jolie Pham.
Gwen Walker Rojas.
Mona Valentina Ganzurk.
Annabella Aragon.
Orina Zadalina.
Destiny Garcia.
Maria Vives.
Seven Knight.
Sitong Chen.
Cadence Adams.
Alan Puentes.
Nika Eslamdust.
Keanu Arojo.
Sanvi Pethe.
Christopher Becerra.
Mobina Gaderi.
Crystal Carrillo.
Soraya Altamirano.
Nicholas Etimadier.
Sama Senjab.
Brady Hoshold.
Mohammed Osman.
Caitlin Mai.
Shristi Pradhan.
Soyun Park.
Jacob Portillo.
Patrick Liu.
Eduardo Vilchis.
Emily Pham.
Nathan Rosano Duran.
Aiden Placencia.
Nathan Reyes.
Marcelo Villaverde.
Keegan Tay.
Alayla McGowan.
Shanduli Kure.
McCall Braun.
Camila Mir.
Akul Srivastav.
Damian Benales. Marley Jackson. Huyuan Han. Apple Zhao. Fatima Moseni. Eve Malawong. Valerie Alvarado. Kanai Foster. Lulia Momalji. Shia Patel. Kiara Kilnani. Gabriella Graham. Ava Fleming. Colin Treichler. Celine Baruti. Zaira Gayaga. June Compton. Elle Ng. Joshua Wei. Victoria Lee. Ivana Thompson.
All right, sorry, let me get back to this piece here. The wind blew it over here. All right, students, please stand for one last singing of the alma mater. You can sway if you want. Graduates and the class of 2025, having successfully completed the required course of study and having received your diplomas, please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. Graduates and families of graduates, we ask that you meet and greet your graduate behind the bleachers on either side of the stadium. Once again, congratulations to the students and the parents of the class of 2025.